Alright folks, welcome back. We're at our stealth camp for tonight. We're a park and ride. Park amongst all these trucks. Today's Friday, I don't know if they work Saturdays, but this place is usually hopping in the morning. Ever feel the place out for a little bit, maybe find a different parking spot. I just had a gentleman come up to me and ask if I was the owner of the parking lot. I thought it was owned by the city. So I said, no, I'm not. So he's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I just rolled up my window and he walked away. I'm probably going to go into the other parking lot until this one settles down a bit. I want to park somewhere where it's noisy because I'll be watching a movie tonight. So let me drive around, see what I can find, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, I found a spot. It's probably going to be hopping here for a while. A lot of people are getting out, heading to their vehicles, getting off the train. I'll kill the engine, pop out, show you guys what's going on here. Here's where I'm at. I figure it should be noisy enough to be able to blast my TV tonight. Alright, we're in the Sqwibshack. Let me set this up before the next train lets out. Oh, here comes somebody! Okay. Okay, I think we can turn the lights on now. Then I'll do the back. It's a little early to hunker down, but it's crazy busy out there. There. Get my fan over here. Get my jacket off. My creamer up here. Okay, get a wild out. All right. Hang my keys up. All right, got all the electric turned on. The propane's on. Going down to 45 tonight, so I don't know if we'll need it. I think the electric blanket should be enough. My phone put away. I hang up my jacket. We are going to chill. We're gonna have a decent dinner planned tonight. There are some leftovers from home. I'm pretty excited about it. Won't be any serious cooking. That's fine, that's fine. As I was saying earlier, I wanted to be in a noisy location because I have a special TV set up tonight and I want to be able to enjoy a movie I've been wanting to watch. It just came out, but it looks really good. I'm a sci-fi buff. So, get everything in place. It's 4:25. I'm gonna take my shoes off and everything. And get all relaxed. And then we'll get the TV set up. Okay. Put that on. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I'll get it out for tonight. Okay, I think we're good. Let's lock up. There we go. Hang up the keys. Get our TV set up. Up. That's what we got so far. All right, folks. We are going to chill until it's dark out, and then we're going to put our movie on. Maybe we'll eat before we watch our movie. I might just microwave everything. I was going to air fry it, but it's just chicken and rice. So I think I just might microwave it and call it a day. Yeah, it was weird. I was down the other end, and they must be using that parking lot. Nobody ever parks down there. The place is so big. I was sitting there. The truck pulled in front of me, so I moved. It was like every time I moved somewhere, the truck was in front of me. So I moved again, and then a gentleman come up, and I thought he was going to be like, "What are you doing here?" And he just says, "Are you the owner of the parking lot?" I'm like, "No." "Oh, we're waiting for the owner." I said, "Oh, okay. Is you all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm all right." And I rolled up my window and he left. So I don't know what that was all about. I thought this was owned by the city, Philadelphia. I don't know. Well, we're going to hunker down for the night, watch a movie, have a good dinner. Tomorrow's Saturday, so I can sleep in late if I want. As long as I don't get that. I don't know if I smell gas. Gotta watch this thing because sometimes... Yep, I smell gas. The thing gets screwed up. Let that air out before we light anything. I don't want to blow the hell up. Alright, gotta get this stuff ready for tonight. Up there. So here's what I have for dinner tonight. It's grilled chicken and Spanish rice. So we're just gonna microwave it. Not now. Yeah, so if you guys watch my garden video, you'll see that my GoPro 11 died. Always had problems with that. Always had problems with that one. So I got the 13. This is what I'm recording on now, and hopefully I sent the GoPro 11 back. They do like a $99 replacement, so hopefully they'll replace it and it won't do that repairing file crap anymore. I know I always say, oh, don't get the 11, get the 9 instead. I mean, I never had the 10 or the 12, but if you were looking for something used, I mean, the 9 has never failed me. Never. I thought I had changed the settings in there, but it was set on 1080, 30 frames per second. So all my footage up until now will be the 1080, 30 frames per second. I don't know if it's going to matter when I don't know if it's going to matter when I'm editing it. Anyhow, it's on 4K, 60 frames per second. Ooh, it's dark. All right, let's make some dinner. Do love this microwave. There we go. It's done. Some Spanish rice. Cheers, folks. A little garlic. A little crushed red pepper. I'm going to turn you guys off. I'm going to finish this and I'm going to put my movie back on. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, let's get back to our movie.
I can only try. Okay, let's get started. We are having a lab session today. So everyone please find a partner.
All right, we're gonna have an Omaha Steaks caramel apple tartlet. I'm gonna microwave it. Ooh, that smells good. Ooh, and hot all the way through. Oh man. Looks good.
Where the hell did you put it? My grandpa's place. It's way out of town. There's an old barn. It's perfect.
Let me give you a little science lesson on the laws of physics and walk you through what you should have learned in 8th grade.
Fucking running across the tarmac, Black Hawks, first boots on the ground.
For the last 8 weeks, everything except whatever's down here.
All right, let's get back to the movie. Oh boy.
And we sure as hell don't fucking quit.
That was intense. And we'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Looks like I'm the only person here. It's around 2:30, 3 o'clock. Can't sleep now. They're firing up the heater. Nice and toasty in there. Set up the night lapse. I really don't think I'm going to get any. I really don't think I'm going to get much, but literally there's one car all the way down the other end. Hey folks, good morning. It's 6:30. Everybody's knocked out since I've been asked up. I really knocked out after my little walk around outside. It's a nice sleep. I did have to put the heater on around 3. Decided to put the heat on anyway. The electric blanket was fine. I decided to put the heat on anyway. Oh boy. So we're gonna make a cup of coffee and have a little breakfast. All right, let's make some breakfast. Start off with some coffee. Get a Pete's. And a couple Splendids. Okay. Power this on. Make sure there's nothing in there. So good. It's warming up a little bit outside. Yeah, I'm surprised I got down to freezing last night, which is fine. Perfect sleeping weather. I think the coldest I got in here was 54 at one point. That's the only problem with that thing, it splashes all over. Get our Splenda and our creamer. I like a blonde coffee. Put that back. Yes, I got some new salt shakers, new salt grinders. I got a pink Himalayan salt up here, and a new different peppercorns. Yeah, it's nice, and I don't have to rush out of here, so I can enjoy making my coffee and just sitting back here having my coffee and breakfast. So for breakfast, I'm going to have one of these Jimmy Dean breakfast croissants. Fairly easy. I mean, they're totally easy. Only take like a minute or so. You're supposed to cook these frozen, but they thaw out in the fridge because I don't have it set on freezer setting. I have it set on fridge setting. So we're going to open that puppy up. The cheese always oozes out on this, so I'm going to try this. It always comes out like here. So I'm going to try flipping this. See if that helps. So, we wrap it up. Let me give that a minute. Cheers, folks. Very nice. Okay, let's check on our breakfast sandwich. Ooh, that's steaming. I think that's done. And then let that sit there a minute. Not too bad. Cheese usually oozes out all over. I think I microwaved it a little too long. We'll give that a few minutes. Add some Tabasco. The puppy's still steaming. Cheers, folks. Let's check out our power station, see how we're doing with that. So my rear is at 77%. So my Delta Max in the rear, the one under here, is at 77%. The front is at 73%. So the fridge, the microwave, and the coffee pot, and the TV ran off of the Delta Max front, which is at 73%, and the Delta Max rear, that's at 77%, ran my thermal blanket last night. And the River 2 at 85%. I powered my phone, fans, charged my GoPro batteries, and my Samsung tablet. Now when I leave, I'll pop on the charger and charge the front, and then during the week I'll probably just use the front to charge the back, so I don't have to take the battery out. I know it's a sort of backwards way to do things, but I don't want to keep pulling that battery out of there. I leave it in there, and then I'll recharge the front. The River 2, I have my 12 volt accessory outlet. I just run a cord. It's got a power switch, and on my way to work I pop that on. When I'm at work I turn it off so I don't drain the truck battery. Seems to be working out pretty well. It's a no-brainer for an overnight trip. But for like a 3-day trip it could get a little tight, but I do have extra battery bag. I do have 2 extra battery banks that I would bring. folks, the GoPro got me again. I don't know if the transmitter died or what, but it's supposed to cycle on whenever you turn the power on. So all the footage from this morning, no sound, got me again. So I'm going to pull over up here and chat a little bit. I'm going to review some of the video and try to do the best at explaining to you folks what I was saying. So I'm faced with a dilemma. Do I keep recording like this and chancing the footage, not having any audio, and have good audio when I do have audio, or do I just stick with the GoPro audio? I know the 3 has new mics, so we're gonna see. This is forward facing right now, as you can see. So what I was saying at breakfast was I was having issues with my GoPro when I was filming my garden video, and I've always had problems with the GoPro 11. You guys always hear me say, don't get the 11, don't get the 11 if you're gonna get something used, like get the 9. Never had a problem with a 9, never. So what I was saying was I had all kinds of issues with my GoPro 11. In my last garden video, I vented a little bit, saying, hey, you know, don't get the, well, you guys always hear me say don't get the 11. If you're getting something used, get the 9. Anyhow, it always had a repair file issue. All of a sudden, it started getting these bands in it, these lines in it. So, and then I couldn't get it to work. It just stopped working. And in any case, I was complaining about that and how I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this because like shit like this just happened. All the video, all that audio is gone. Well, I was reading through my comments and I got a comment from, I believe it's Zaxter, and he's going through a little bit of a rough patch, but he's doing pretty good now. And his comment really hit me hard. I mean, he's going through some issues with cancer. Thank God he's on the road to recovery. The type of cancer he has really hit hard, really hit home with me, because it's the cancer he has is no stranger to my family, and it really, it's tough. And the comment he made, it really put things into perspective for me. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to keep bitching, but it really made me think. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to try to do an AI voiceover of his comment, because I don't want to read it, because I suck at reading. I'd rather have an AI do it and I can edit it and all that. In any case, it really hit hard. I got a little teary-eyed thinking about it. So I'm just hoping he's well. I'm hoping he does well. And it's comments like that I say to myself, you know what, just push through it. Just, these are little problems. It's nothing big. When you got guys like that in the hospital and getting surgeries, and I just wanted to share that with you folks, because it's, a lot of times people will talk about the complaints or the negative comments, but I get so many kind comments, and maybe a handful of times I got some negative comments, and I just leave them up there, because some people are just, they're miserable or whatever, which is fine. It's fine. Everybody's welcome to their opinion or whatever. But I get a lot of really, really nice comments, and it's comments like that, like Zaxter posted, that make me want to keep doing this. I'm going to do this regardless, and I always say this, but you know, I was on the fence about recording everything, but it really made me think, you know what, let's just suck it up. So, I mean, we all have our problems. Somebody else's problems don't make your problems any less of a problem, but it does put things in perspective sometimes. Like my little chainsaw accident. It's stitched up and I'm fine, you know? I just wanted to share that with you folks. I'm really sorry that I lost a lot of that audio. Maybe I'll try to do some voiceover with it, but I just wanted to recap on what I was saying, because that was the most important thing to me to relay to you folks. You know, just someone's going through so much trauma and going through such an ordeal that they have time to comment on my video thanking me, which I find just completely crazy. But that really, it was like a bittersweet moment. It made me feel good and sad at the same time. I hope I'm conveying this. It's hard for me to convey my thoughts like this. I usually don't open up on my videos like this. It's just I felt like I should address this. I just felt like I should address this because this comment was just so heartfelt and very meaningful to me.
I'm home from the hospital, brother. Back in December, doctor diagnosed me with esophageal cancer, so I started treatments, and Friday they did surgery to remove the cancer and rebuild and restructure my esophagus. After staying in the ICU for 5 days, I got to come home. It's a great feeling to hear the doctor say I'm now cancer-free and have a healthy, prosperous future. Love ya, Sqwib. I spent my time in the ICU watching all of your videos again. I want to say thank you for all that you do for us. I know the behind-the-scenes work is time-consuming and stressful, but as a subscriber, I want to say thank you. I hope everyone has an amazing week. I have a new outlook on life and refuse to let stress take over my life. I plan on getting out camping as soon as the weather breaks. Hope to be able to meet up with you Sqwib someday. Stay safe, my friend.
Was saying how I liked, if you do stealth camping in the winter in a vehicle, you got to get one of them squeegees. They really work. And another thing I was saying was, I really got to come up with a way to hang that TV up from the ceiling, because watching that 32-inch TV in here was awesome. It was really, really cool. I didn't have to wear my glasses to watch TV. It was just nice. All right, let's get the hell out of here. I'm going to call, folks. Till next time, I'm out.